I just made that up. I just made that up. Take what's given. You'll get what you want to take.
That's the truth. Get up off the mat and get a big win right here.
What's good? SAFL. All right. We are on episode 8, going into week 9. Am I right? I think the episodes are a week behind weeks. No, not 100% sure. What's good, E?
Man, I got a question for you, right?
No.
I'll start off with
not the show yet. You already got questions.
Start off with a question, and people, you can comment because it's kind of some mixed reviews on my commentary. You know what I'm talking about. Should I continue to be me, or should I calm down?
Of course. Of course. You know what? Let me shut the music off.
Or should I calm it down a little bit?
No. Go ahead. You can address it.
I'm not going to call anybody out.
I actually forgot about it.
I'm not going to call anybody out, but I was, you tell it. You tell a better story than I do. I'm involved.
So what he's alluding to is something was said to him on the field to the extent of, I know you don't like me or something like that. Come on, guys. This isn't a whatever said on here isn't a matter of like or dislike. It's he's gonna call a square, right? So he's not on here lying about you. He's gonna be as honest as he can be, or his truth of what honesty is in the matter. So.
And it's respectfully, though. And it's respectfully. We don't cross any lines or anything like that. We just talk ball. We talk football, guys. All right?
Yeah.
So I got the vote to continue doing what I'm doing, right?
Of course you do.
Huh?
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Square circle, though.
My audio might have been a little messed up just now. I realized it, but I think I fixed it. Do I sound better now?
Sound the same to me, but you good. Sometimes I call a square a circle.
Nah, listen. If anybody on here can cushion blows, it's me. That's not what E's here for. E's a little bit more blunt than I am, so
I thought that's what people wanted was.
Shut up, man.
An assessment on how they play, but all right. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, but you continue. I'm sure. Listen, we had a whole season where they said we were
too nice.
Especially me.
Then I get teams don't
hold back. No. Keep it up. Good cop, bad cop. No, because I blast some people from time to time. We disrespect you all the time, Anas, and we have no problem doing it. But we'll be honest, and if you listen to what we're saying a lot of the times, and you can change what the negative parts, I think it's gonna benefit you in the long run. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I completely forgot about that.
All right. Yeah. Let's get to the fun part.
All right, let's get back to football. All right. We're gonna start in D1. All right, we had the All-Stars have finally, not the All-Stars, I'm sorry, the Silver Snakes have finally picked up a dub. Now, don't get me wrong. This division is filled with stars. and every team is filled with stars. It feels like this is a get to the playoffs type of division. Anybody can beat anybody. So, I'm
no win here is a shock or an upset.
No, never. That's why me and E are always wrong in this division. We pick the same team 3 weeks in a row. We'll be wrong 3 weeks. Then when we stop picking them, we're gonna be wrong again. So
that's how it goes. We definitely picked the All-Stars to win, right? Because we said we definitely picked the All-Stars to win, right?
I definitely think we picked the All-Stars to win. We said we couldn't pick Silver Stakes anymore. And of course, remember I said it. I said I want to pick this team, but my brain's telling me to go against what I want to pick because I'm always wrong. So, but so it goes. All right. Let me get into Dre QB'd. Got a 19. You know what? I might even have the wrong stats for this one. Aaron. Oh, we got speaking of that, we have Aaron, former member of the All-Stars. And he's now a member of the Silver Snakes. Had a touchdown in this game.
Oh, semi-revenge game?
Semi-revenge game.
First game with the Silver Snakes, right? I think you found out last week that he was put on this team.
Yeah. Now, looking at the stats, it looks like All-Stars had a decent offensive game and just didn't win it. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of receptions compared to the opposing team, but I don't know. We didn't get to see this game. We were both reffing on the other field. We were trying to get somebody. Is anybody on from this game? Oh, we'll get back to it. All right. Anyway, Gators. Let's move on to Gators, AK Centali. So 25-7. I know the score looks very, very lopsided for a Gators AK game, but AK was very undermanned, missing Sims,
D-Raj,
D-Raj, which is, the QB and arguably 2 of the 3 to 4 best players. But we're not going to take away anything from the Gators here. The Gators had
plug and play, and he came back to me with it. We questioned the plug and play ability of Jay. He played a great game.
Yes.
And he did what no Gator QB has been able to do so far this season, and that is get the ball to who? He gets the balls back for this.
Hashitashi. I know you guys don't like it. I know you can, but this isn't D2 Hashitashi.
Yeah.
This is D1 Hashitashi.
He scored twice. 2 TDs.
Yeah.
One on a jump ball, one on catch and run.
He had a great game. Now, Jay was also able to sling the ball around. This game was kind of funny. There was a lot of penalties early, and then there was also a lot of drops from the captain of the Gators, Ramy, who had some gimmies that Jay threw to him, and he just couldn't come away with it. They had to save him on one of the plays.
One hit his chest into Hasib's hand.
And ricocheted to Hasib.
Bounced right off his chest. Luckily, Hasib was right behind him for the catch.
But they looked good with Jay as QB. Jay was doing Jay things. If you don't know the patented Jay pump fake that for some reason gets everybody jumping. What? It's all right. It's all right. They know it.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, yeah. Gets everybody jumping. Boom. And then he can throw on the run. So he had a pretty good day. He threw
control the game. Like I said, in terms of time and game management, I think he may be number one. When he has a lead, I think he's probably the best QB at playing with the lead.
Yeah, they played very well. Now, we're not AK was undermanned, but there was a good showing from the game.
We made about that we weren't going to do that this year. Like, we have to give props to the winner. You know what I mean? Like, they can only play who's in front of them, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
And you still have Phil out there. you still had you had a lot of the team out there. Phil, Hargy, those guys.
Yeah.
Zuki was back. So TJ,
they went down and scored in their first drive and shut out the rest of the game.
Yeah. So good game. Great game by the Gators. Way to take care of business.
You remember how we picked this game? You used to put the faces next to it.
I did, but I think the funny part is we got info about this game before it happened, but I don't know. I think we picked Gators. I hope we picked Gators because of the info we got. But we didn't know if one was a late scratch because we didn't know D-Raj wasn't going to play.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, honestly, we're never right.
I'm pretty sure we're wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'm sure we picked AK. If like we normally do, pick wrong. So I'm gonna pull up the standings. These are unofficial standings. Tyrick will send the official standings in the chat. But this looks about correct to me. Goodfellas at the top, 5 wins, 1 loss. They want to buy this week. Gators 3-2, creeping up there, trying to catch up. AK 2-2. AK has been a little iffy with attendance, so this 2-2 is a little better. This is a better 2. Knowing the games they missed, this is a better 2-2 than.
But again, we still talk about it. They should only have 1 win.
Yes.
All-Stars, we're not gonna let you live that one down.
Yeah, All-Stars. All-Stars should be 3-2, but we know what happened. 3-2-1, but we know. No, they wouldn't have the 1.
3-3.
3-3. But we know what happened, what they did earlier this season. And Silver Snakes finally on the board with a W. 1-5. Hopefully they can stay in the win column moving forward.
Dre has played well for them, though. Like we always talk about their tough losses. So again, it was the loss to Hail Mary.
Yeah, they had some tough losses. They only had 1 week where they were taken to the woodshed by I want to say AK.
It was AK.
Yeah, AK took them to the woodshed. They met a full AK.
Yeah.
So
that's what AK is capable of. All right. So my usual question for you.
Oh, Lord.
Not based on standings. Give me your personal D1 power ranking.
My personal D1 power ranking.
Everybody's there. Full rosters.
Full rosters. I'm gonna go Goodfellas.
And we're gonna assume since he played so well, let's assume for now Jay is the quarterback of Gators. I don't know if he's gonna be. Let's assume he's the quarterback.
I'm gonna go Goodfellas, AK. They're in the number 1 spot. Vice, put it however you like. 1, 2, however you want to do it. This is where it gets tough because it's who you're gonna put next is Gators or All-Stars. All-Stars have been more impressive than we expected them to be. But Gators also have some guys on that team that when they're in attendance, it's a problem. I'm gonna go Gators, All-Stars, Silver Snakes.
Okay.
Okay. That's a tough one. All-Stars fully healthy. They got some speed. You know what? I'm gonna go All-Stars, Gators, Silver Snakes.
That's my order.
Yeah, I'm gonna go All-Stars, Gators, Silver Snakes. I like what the All-Stars have been doing.
Yeah.
Mike, I think Mike is shut up the critics about what they think would have stopped them.
Oh no, we don't have to be shy about it. I never got to say it last week, and I apologize for not saying it. And I was given permission to say it, so I'm not out of school or anything like that. You know the quote. The man said, if the book on him is man, he said he dares any team to man him. The man said, I dare. If you think that man is what stops me, I dare teams to man me. That's a quote from Mike, from the All-Stars. I asked him, could I use it on, because, he spoke to me. I didn't know if it was in confidence or not. I said, can I use this? He said, use it on the pod. I want all D1 teams to know they can man me if they want. I'm going to beat the man defense. He said, man me if you dare.
All right.
I'll put it out there, Mike. I know you're not going to come on here and say it, so I'm going to say it for you. So I'll be the messenger for you.
There we go. Hey, basically he's challenging you guys, but don't go in the man and get shredded up and then say we sent you. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the D2 games. All right. Let's start down
and work up.
Okay.
We can finish up with sleepers.
Primetime Wolfpack. What you got to say? What you got to say? Say what you got to say.
My main takeaway from this, and I know Anas is in here. Do we have us a QB controversy, or was that just just bad game? QB wasn't feeling it that day, so let me tell everybody what we're talking about. Game was 6-6.
He's starting trouble, yeah.
Yeah, we're here to get everybody didn't see the game, right? So that's our job.
All right,
correct?
no problem. You're right. You're right.
Wolfpack goes up, I believe 6-0 on a TD2. None other than who? We could give it a bow. Tashi.
This wasn't one of his regular pull it out the air TDs though.
No,
for some reason this one just dropped to him. Dropped right in the basket to him behind the play. He didn't have to go get this one.
So for majority of this game, Primetime came back and scored. It's 6-up for majority of this game. Not really much offense going on. It's a bad offense, good defense, win, whatever you want to call it. Last drive of the game, because he pulls himself, and Nas comes into the game-winning touchdown to Brian. They win 12-6. So
maybe he didn't think he could reach.
It was a drive, though.
It was a drive, but
it wasn't a Hail Mary, anything like that. It was a drive.
Okay. Anas, where you at? We know you're in here. We know you're in here. You giving up QBs. Are you taking over QB? No, you know what? Let's stop starting trouble. So at the end of the game, and Anas hits Brian for a big time touchdown.
Snagged it there.
Yeah, pulled it out the air. One of the superstars in this division, which you expect, just like Hashitashi does for his team. Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm gonna say here is the takeaway from this is
have the answer. We have the answer. So what Cascade I feel and when needed. Good answer. We have to talk about it. It was not.
Sounds like that sounds like a political answer.
Think he's lying?
No, he's not lying, but he his PR team gave him that answer.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good teammate, so he'll never answer it in any other way, but it's all right. So the takeaway from this game is Wolfpack came out, started with a good drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wolfpack, I felt like Omar fell back to some bad habits. And the bad habits that we always talk about is when in trouble, going to the big man up top. But that has been the story of this team. Nothing much to talk about there. Primetime, I feel like Primetime got to do better in this game.
Yeah.
You have Brian. Was Brian late?
He was late.
A little bit.
He was late.
But still, they got to do better in this game. That's basically it. We had Primetime as one of the teams that should be competing because of the makeup of the team. And
well, they have won ugly before.
They have.
I think it was like
against
2 weeks ago. And not the week before that. I know they lost to free agents last week in a.
Well, that was an ugly game.
Yeah,
they lost ugly game.
They won and they walked away with the win, but felt like that was bad. Like we could have easily lost the game. I forgot who they put. Was it lockdown?
Could have been lockdown. Could have been lockdown because I remember Brian joined a little bit in that game.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're gonna contend, you guys are gonna have to be better than this. Like I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks. Can't play too safe. Safe isn't gonna get it done. Gotta let it go. That's about it. All right.
But this felt like a game in which your defense was playing well. They didn't want to make the mistake that was going to allow the Wolfpack to win. So
I hear you.
Because it was only a short field, a mistake by a notch, which probably.
Did we just switch roles or something?
Right.
Am I being the more critical one here?
No. I'm talking about this specific game.
Wolfpack is Wolfpack.
The only way You lose the Wolfpack drove the first drive, then felt like the offense did close to nothing the rest of the game, right?
By record, Wolfpack is a struggling team.
No,
right? They also struggle to score.
I got you. I'm talking about
so if you come out and
I'm talking about the way Primetime loses Saturday as if Wakas would have made a mistake that gave Wolfpack. Wolfpack weren't going to drive the length of the field the way this game was going. They drove once.
I hear you. I hear you.
So in that case,
but isn't this in saying that, right?
Yes.
If you're you should be here trying to put them out. No,
yes.
You can't do that. You can't think by record, right? This is a team that you come out and you try to finish the game. No.
Yes,
you can't do that against. You can't do that against some of these other teams. You can't think that way. But so if you're going to think that way, this would be the game.
Let's get the W and escape. It reached that point.
and that's troubling.
It reached that point where let's get the only way we lose this game is if I cost us the game,
and that's troubling,
right?
No.
It is, but I'm giving a breakdown of this particular game.
I hear you.
I know that your criticism of how he plays overall. I'm just talking about this specific game right here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of needed because that is the only way they lose this game.
Okay.
If he would have made a mistake, short field. We see what happened. We see what happened. Like the proof is there. They won 12-6.
All right. Let's move on. All-Star Space Monkey.
This was the biggest
choke job.
This might be the biggest choke job of the season. To be up 19-zip at half.
No, this ain't where the tie in the AK game. That's a choke job too.
That was just that.
It's a choke job.
It was.
This can't be as bad as that.
Rob,
you have a sure win. I hear what you're saying.
That was poor game management.
Yes, but this is a sure win in what I heard happen here.
Huh?
This isn't a sure win in what I heard happen here. Go ahead, get going, break it down.
All right. How often do 3 touchdown leads get given up in this league though? We don't see it that often. Let's be honest. Normally you down by 3 scores, that's a death sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
19-zip and get shut out the second half and lose 26-19. Credit, and we talked about it on the Chicks Flicks episode. We had it. Credit to Sheep. Like it's none of this with him. It's always we down 9. He ran his offense. Like I watched the game as recent. I watched it yesterday, I believe. Down 19-zip, still ran his O. He's take what's your line?
What? Take what's given until you get what you could take. Until you get what you want to take. That's what he did?
That's what he did. That's what he did. Spread the ball around. Simon, Aaron, dump down to Ken.
This sounds like a game of inexperience. I don't want to say leadership because there's people that have led teams, but basically they had to have played like an inexperienced team to close this game.
Yeah. And this isn't the Space Monkey that we thought we were going to get.
Yeah. Ponte was out. Which we picked.
We played well, though. We played well.
Yeah. I seen some of it.
He played well. Enough to win, but
came down to them trying to score at the end. Final pass was thrown out of bounds. I think Connor caught a quick out to get them a little closer. Then the last pass was just overthrown out of bounds.
Good win for the All-Stars, man. Good gritty win. Good comeback.
Hey, you need these tough wins.
Put your head down. Yeah.
These wins. The All-Stars need to take note of these wins, to continue. Just play ball. Outside noise. Blaming this, blaming that. Play ball and win games.
That's it. Say it again. Say it again for the people in the back. Say it again for the people in the back that didn't hear you.
Outside noise. Blaming this, blaming that. Just play ball and you're going to win games.
You're going to win games.
The fault will not come from externally. If you lose, it's going to be your fault. Just play ball and you win.
Your team is good.
The team is good.
The team is good.
So, Space Monkeys, they just need to get their quarterback on there. They need an experienced quarterback. Hasib may be a little frustrated here. Hasib is used to structure as of these last couple of years.
Yeah.
So playing without any structure can be frustrating. So, but they'll keep it together. They'll still be around. Tough loss for these guys. Damn, 19 zip in the first half and then the game 26-19. Good comeback, All-Stars.
Yeah, right?
Good comeback, All-Stars. That shows some resilience from the All-Stars. All right. Let's keep climbing up. Oh, my God.
The biggest shocker of the day.
This is the biggest shocker of the week here. It's a shock, but to me and E, I don't think it's such a shock because we believe in the Gladiators. Now,
especially that QB.
Gladiators.
Let's talk about. We're going to talk about full Gladiators. Let's talk about this new Umair that we're seeing lately, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
My man, y'all watch wrestling, right? Y'all know right before Brock Lesnar clothesline you, he hit you with that. That's basically how Umair look every time he step up. He walking a little taller. You know what I mean? The swag is there.
Yeah.
And not to say he didn't have swag before, but when we say swag, I'm talking about the confidence in his ability. So since he has been showing this confidence,
he didn't know that people had to tell him how good he. I think now he knows himself
that he is that good.
I'm that good.
No, he goes up to the huddle. He doesn't care what they're running on defense. He goes up to the huddle. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Throws his pass down the sideline on the money. They man a little bit. Boom. Wait. He'll take off a little bit. Boom. Hit his little crosser. Man, this team made zero mistakes in this game. This was the most efficient game of football I think I've ever seen played. Zero mistakes. The Goodfellas, on the other hand, lots of mistakes, but credit to the Gladiators for making it that way. So, he was throwing it all. Everybody got involved.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was involved in this game. Gladiators were just they took him. Not even took him to the woodshed. This was a little bit more surgical than taking them to the woodshed. This was more like put plastics all up on the wall in the apartment. Get the body in there, chop it up, roll. Yeah, it was a little bit more surgical than just taking out to the woodshed. Take you out to the woodshed, it's gonna be blood everywhere. No. They didn't leave any trace.
Based on the way this game was going, did you ever have an idea that the Goodfellas would make a run?
No.
That's the scary.
This game did not. They didn't.
That's
from the start to the end of this game. It was
like Gladiators were in control.
Were in control of this game.
Mm-hmm.
From the start to the end. And even as the final play of the game was, they needed a first down. Wait, no, it wasn't a first down. They needed to keep running the clock. They run across, straight across the field. He drops it right in front of his brother.
Yeah,
his brother catches it in stride to continue running, and I think he scored. Right, he got in.
I can't remember if he scored, but yeah. But it was enough to win.
Somebody in this chat trolling. Somebody in this chat trolling. Somebody was already in here. They switched their names and came back. Y'all ain't low. Yeah. But Goodfellas, I to be honest, I didn't know if the Goodfellas would have got a loss this season. But the Gladiators showed, and the Gladiators didn't even have one of their best players.
Yeah. That's a team effort. Shout out to, like you said, Akib played well.
Yeah.
Germ being active.
Germ was active on the line.
Active.
He also caught a deep bomb down the middle.
Yeah.
Early in this game to get it started. And if Germ is very intense during the game and you hear him like, yo, I heard, because I'm right at the line, so he's like, "Yo, put me on that route." I think they ran the play and it didn't work, and Jeremy was like, "Give me the route," and it was a touchdown.
Round one of the
Kenny had a game. These guys, yo, this was it. This was a game for Gladiators. It was they showed a lot here. They're ready. They're here. If no other game showed it, they've been showing it for a couple weeks. They're here.
Kenny is arguably the best defender in D2.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's one of these. He is at the top of the list.
Arguably, I'm not going to sit there and say that he is. I'm not.
Course.
This is not to rank anybody in anything like that. This is just my opinion. Just me watching it. He's arguably the best defender in D2.
Listen, and Kenny's a very nice guy.
Nice guy. Intense on the field
until he's on that football field. He turns it on,
and then he knows how to turn it right back off. He's a very, very nice guy. But on the field,
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta. I had to hit him with a 15.
Yeah, he got
I had to hit him with a 15. He put somebody out of bounds. And it was just in the heat of the game. It wasn't nothing that he was trying to hurt anybody.
But he is a baller, one of the best people to have on your team. He shows it every week. So and I know the Gladiators are glad to have him. The Gladiators have figured it out, guys. The rest of the division should be very afraid. Mm-hmm. All right, good fellas. We're not gonna take this to no. Well, it shows some chinks in the armor.
They did.
That's about it. I'm not.
Yeah, they do bad game or bad time. This might be a little bit more than a bad game.
Yeah,
this might be a little bit more than a bad game. So we'll see how they.
We'll see how they come out next week. They got to regroup a little bit.
Yeah.
But we know what they're capable of. All right, let's move on. Outlaws, Thunder. Now,
Dre QB this game as Jay was actually playing receiver.
Mm-hmm. Dre was injured, so he couldn't play.
A little bit of an injury, so he couldn't play receiver. Yeah, so they just swapped him out.
They just swapped so that they could all play.
But you put up 33 after last week, putting up whatever against it was 2 weeks ago, right? They forfeit last week.
Yeah. So
2 weeks ago, you put up 40, and now you put up 33. I'm going to ask the same problem. I'm not. We just here to ask the questions. I'm not here to stir up anything. I'm putting you in it. You're the captain of Thunder. Who's the QB?
What?
I'm asking you. Yeah.
I'm the captain of Thunder.
You're a captain of Thunder. Who's the QB Saturday?
Right now, you go with the hot. Okay. You go with the hot hand. You go with Dre.
We're in our group chat right now.
Yeah, you go with Dre. You go with the hot hand.
So Dre's the QB?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you go with Dre right now. He's put up the most points so far over the season. It's been easier for him to just jump in and play with this team. They also were fully manned this game, so let's not give Jason too much of a slight here. They had everybody this game, right? So, and when they have everybody, they're very, very formidable.
Mm-hmm.
They're a team that can be there in the end.
I agree.
Now, Outlaws, D2 woes. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I would say they weren't fully manned. Yeah, don't cheat them.
Oh, my bad. Oh yeah. Oh, Yusuf, you weren't there. You're right. My bad. We still haven't had a game with the full roster. So they saying be very afraid. I like that. Okay. They're saying be very afraid. Well, so now the Outlaws. For the Outlaws, I think the Outlaws need a few more guys. They can't get them now, but the roster's too short. You guys play offense and defense. You're starting to get beat up now a little bit injury-wise. You already lost Dean. You guys need a bigger roster. I keep telling y'all need a few more guys.
They try to take their D3 strategy to D2, and it's not working.
No, because this is D2.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. These teams are better.
Now, I saw something earlier is the stuff with the Q. Well, they put it out there, so it's not like I'm bringing new information. Is he
From what they're saying, he hurt something in his elbow or something, and probably I don't know. But if he's hurt, it's gonna be rough for the rest of the season for these guys. And
I know another game when he had went out. I think the backup was Ali.
Ali played QB, so you can't. But you can't. You need Ali out there, and then plus they're playing almost Iron Man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a tough end to this season for the Outlaws. So, yeah. All right.
I'll make an exception if you go throw for them.
If I go throw for them, you try to make them lose by more.
That's why I think D2 would be okay with that. With you playing with them.
Yeah, listen, you gonna stop disrespecting me, all right? You gonna stop disrespecting me. I can't throw.
You can't
That's
throw,
crazy.
You can't throw.
All right, now speaking of people who've been throwing and doing a damn good job at it, we're gonna get into our last game of D2 Sleepers Lockdown Legion. And yeah, I know we couldn't go a whole Wednesday episode without bringing on a guest. And from the Sleepers, one of our favorite guy in the league, probably everybody's favorite guy in the league, Marv. What's good, bro?
What's good? What's going on, man? What's going on, guys?
What's good, man? All right, Marv. Sleepers, Lockdown Legion, 15-13. I thought the score was a little weird. You guys, what do you return a 2-point conversion?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Okay, gotcha.
We got the pick.
All right, give us a little insight on what happened in this game. First of all, who was QBing?
I was QBing,
Okay,
unfortunately, our leader is...
let me put you on the spot before we get there. Are you QB1 or QB2? You knew the question was coming.
Nah. I'm definitely QB2, man. I don't have the arm talent that he has, but this is the thing, man. Like, the people on the team, Alfiz, Fareed, Chris, I've been playing with them for the last 20 years football. So I got we don't got to make plays. I know what they're doing. Ryan's out there trying to throw to them, but they don't listen to Ryan sometimes. You know how these guys are, bro.
Yeah, you're the guy. Got you.
But yeah, that game, Lockdown, so the whole time they were talking, and I'm trying to figure out who their guy is, because y'all was mentioning they got a superstar. I've never seen this guy play. So I'm we're trying to figure out on the sideline, who was it? Who was it, bro? First play of the game, I was like, oh, that's him. That's the guy.
Yeah, he shows up quick. He shows up early in the games.
Yeah, he got us a couple times. It was he's phenomenal.
Yes, phenomenal. Big time player. I wish he would have been able to get on a D1 team before the roster had locked.
Oh man, yeah.
He wasn't.
He was him. They had another guy too, and it was crazy. It was 4th down in the last. They had maybe 5 minutes left in the game, and he almost caught a one-handed catch for a touchdown. You could probably see it on the video over Alfiz. Thank God, man. I was like, yo, that's crazy. He almost got that.
But yeah, toughed it out.
Yes, we
got the dub. Marv, I'm gonna give you a little credit, man. Watching you QB lately, you have figured some shit out.
Yeah, I figured out not to go deep. Every time I throw deep, I get picked off. So.
No, but I see you throw some bombs to the guys. I see some bombs. Yeah, and then like I said, since you guys have added back Alfiz for you and Ryan, it has made the game so much easier for you guys, because Alfiz is gonna route them up on the outside.
100%. 100%.
So it has made give a little insight on that with having Alfiz back is doing for you.
So when Alfiz is in the game, he usually takes either the best corner or the second best corner, right? So that immediately opens things up for myself, for Fareed, for Chris, everybody. Even Khalid. Khalid is catching balls. Who the hell is Khalid?
Nah, Khalid is good. Khalid is sneaky nice. He's sneaky nice.
Listen, I gotta stop giving Khalid so much credit, man.
Nah, he's
play
sneaky
pickup
nice,
games. He be coming up to me like, "Yo, they talking about me in the podcast. You hear that? That's the first thing he called me the next morning.
He's sneaky nice.
He doing it though.
Nah, I love Khalid. That's my boy. But yeah, man, Alfiz being back on the team helps out a lot. Everything is open. Ryan once Ryan builds that connection with him, it's gonna be unstoppable, bro. It really is.
To be honest, watching, I feel like y'all got it. When you QB, when Ryan QBs, there hasn't been any significant drop off either. It's just clockwork for you guys lately.
Alfiz makes it very easy. Like I don't understand sometimes how he's so open on the sideline.
He
And
he routed
people
him.
know what he's doing.
He's a good
People know
router.
what he's doing. He's not beating you deep, really, but he might. And I think it's that fear that he gets you on that comeback every time. You know.
Well, watching this game, and forgive me for not knowing his name, so I'm going to say it this way, and I apologize to everybody in advance. The black guy, he had like the mouthpiece.
Devon.
Well, yeah, I know he was there earlier in the year, and now he was back this game. He's the one that actually brought back the 2-point conversion.
Did you watch that? He looked the guy in the face the whole
time.
Yeah,
as he was running back.
He was looking at him in the face the whole time.
In the end zone, was walking and looked the guy down. Knew that it was E5s, I believe. He knew he wasn't going to chase him down.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him. Is he going to be here for the rest of the season?
He's going to be here for the rest of the season. Not going to be here this week, but he should be here every week. He this dude is like a bodybuilder and shit. He like goes and travels all over the place. Next week he's going to be in Texas, but I found him through Khalid, actually. Khalid and them play on Sundays. They play a football pickup game in Brooklyn. I went there one day. I balled out a little bit. I was like, yo, I need to find somebody. And I saw him. I was like, yo, who is this big dude?
Yeah.
Let me get him to the team. So I brought him to the team. Every time he's played, we've won. You know, he's a good guy. He's fast as hell, man. For like a big dude, he's fast.
He is. But I think another guy you defeated with is
Go back, E. We missed what you said. We missed what you said. You froze.
I said I think another guy you're undefeated with. I said I think another guy you're undefeated with is most hated, Earl. So speak on that, man. Speak about what he brings to the team.
Earl, what he brings is a bunch of drama sometimes.
Well, that's Earl.
I love Earl. For me, throwing to Earl, because I've been the only one that throws to Earl. Earl is like such a big body, bro. It's very easy to like throw him that high point. And I don't know. There's something about Earl I could throw to him very easy. And he catches my balls. My balls aren't heaters like Ryan. So, you know, I throw a nice little friendly ball. Hopefully it doesn't get picked off, you know. Yes,
catches my balls.
Pause.
He does catch
Wasn't me. Yeah. But no, you do have a connection with Earl. Yeah. We've seen it in the games he's played. I think Earl is just happy to be back out there. But after y'all play, just for the record, Earl calls me and tells me he mashed up. So y'all know y'all need to get him in. Need to get that man in the gym or something. He be dying all week after y'all play. So
shoot.
It's good to see because Earl was with you guys in the previous fall. It's good to see you guys stay together, and I like the way you guys have added people to the team. This is when you come in as a team of friends, which is like that's y'all boys, right?
Yeah.
At some point, it's not enough.
It's not enough. We found that out the first year. It wasn't enough.
Yeah, and you have to add guys.
Let this be a message to Outlaws.
Yeah.
Like not even trying to be fun. Like this is what it is. Like you want to come in with your guy, but you realize you got to dip into. There's a lot of talent out here.
Yeah, somebody got to bring on a guy. Maybe
want to play, and everybody's friendly.
And we're not saying it's only guys from the league. It could be Ryan may know another guy.
Yeah, exactly.
When it picked up the dude from Khaled's recreational game. That's how you have to. Or you got a cousin that play. Like, yo, you need guys. Like it always you have to grow a little bit. Pause.
100%.
Because you know, the league teams get better. You'll realize, like, think of the D2 we played the first season, right?
Yeah. That would be D3 right now.
No, we'd kick D3 ass. But we would be lower in this division because we were like 1, 2, 3 in that. We 100%. Would be a mid pack lower here. And we wasn't that bad, but we definitely wouldn't be the top of the division like we were that year. Yes. So as that happens, you gotta get better.
Yeah,
and that plays, and you guys have figured that out. You know what? Let's jump. Let's move divisions because you
put that question up there. I said he wasn't going to be on the show. Ryan just asked the question. I think it's about Elijah.
Hold on.
Elijah.
I said we were. I said to his face we weren't going to see him. So.
I had a good talk with Elijah after the game, man. Elijah's a good dude.
About that.
He's a good guy, but I knew they weren't going to win this game, though. I told him that.
He's a good guy. He didn't know I was that fast because he tried to catch me a couple of times and I ran away.
I did see you take off on him a couple of times. I did see it.
Yo, y'all are funny. Y'all don't forget anything on this show, huh?
No, we don't.
Nah.
It wasn't as predictable as he thought.
Who's this random fan, though?
I don't know.
It's somebody from
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, funny. All right, let's get to these D3 games. I gotta get this all out the way. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pull up the D2 standings really quickly. All right.
I don't think these are updated, right? These are not updated as of last week.
I think they are. Why your game is wrong?
No. Oh yeah, I think.
Well, the free agents were
on a bye
this week, and remember they're behind a game because they didn't get to play the Outlaws 1 week. So that's why the free agents are like that. Goodfellas 6-1. They got it's updated because Goodfellas got their first loss this week. Primetime Gladiators. Look at sleepers creeping up towards the top.
Yeah, we'll get there. I just want to hold on. I don't even know who the free agents are.
What?
That's who are these guys?
Have you been watching the show?
He gave you the chance to say it. It's Rob's man Marco who does what, Rob?
He slangs that thing.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the show? We've been talking about the free.
No, I know y'all talk about them, but I don't think I've seen them play really. I mean, if you know, we get only the late games.
They possibly have the most videos recorded on League Pass this season.
Okay.
Go check them out.
I'll go check them out.
Marv and Nikki P, also known as Mikey D, as he called him when he was wrong.
Yeah.
Check them out. They put up 40 a game.
God damn.
Their defense is sus.
Their defense is suspect.
But they're going to score every time they get the ball.
Score 40.
If you put up 40, that don't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going to score 39, but they're going to score 40.
Yeah. Basically, that's how and they ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
And they ain't worried about it. They going to take the W however they're going to get it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So if you're going to play them, you're going to have to score. Okay. Because they will score.
The division is looking tight, though. I do like the division.
Looks like half and half. It looks like we got the top 5 and then everybody else.
Yeah. No, because I think the All-Stars are better than their record. I know you are what your record says, Joe, but the All-Stars
are better than their record. Thunder are better than their record.
Yeah. Space Monkey, if Ponte is there every week.
He's not a bad quarterback. I saw him quarterback for the first time.
These records fool you, man.
Yeah, you know what, E, you're right. You're right. So these teams, a lot of these teams are better than they look on record, but sleepers, you are as advertised by this record, and you guys have been on a upward trajectory for the last couple of weeks. You know, it started off a little rough.
We did. We started off with a forfeit, so can't get worse than that.
Yeah. So, but you guys have picked it up.
And then the
Outlaws and then it was the blowout game against the Outlaws, right?
Yeah, that was the worst game I'd ever witnessed in my life. So
we got
that out the way.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Jeez, that was tough to watch.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even watch the video. I can't believe Giddy recorded that shit.
He should have left halfway.
A long way since then, though.
Yeah, you guys have, and credit to you guys. You, Ryan, Bees is back, Khaled, all those guys. Nar. If I'm missing anybody, I know I'm missing some players, but it's a lot of you guys.
No, we're good. We're good.
All right, let's move on to.
No, you're not moving on yet, Rob.
What? No, come on. No, why can't you
power rank this? Power rank this. Power rank it. You know they love bulletin board material. You know the sleepers love it, son. Give it to them, man. Power rank.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go almost in order. Then when we get to prime time, I'm gonna move the Gladiators up over prime time.
So free agents, Goodfellas.
Free agents haven't lost yet. They put up a lot of points, so you're gonna have to match them. So I'm gonna go free agents. Free agents. I'm gonna put, from what I see in this week, by the Gladiators. Gladiators are 2-3 with the Goodfellas right now.
God damn,
bro! Did you see the game?
I did see the game.
It was a very impressive game by them. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the Goodfellas play like that again, but I think the Gladiators are capable of playing like that again. Does that it just makes for a better game? Do I know who wins the game at that point? Maybe not, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'll put them two at 2. 2, 3. So now
no. Who's 2 and who's 3?
Come on, why am I always on the spot?
Who's 2 and who's 3? I'll put them at 2 and 3.
I'm gonna go Goodfellas Gladiators.
Okay.
Goodfellas Gladiators. Then I'm gonna go Sleepers Primetime. The reason why is because, like I said, the Sleepers don't play safe. Just for the record, y'all don't play safe at all.
It feels like to bite them sometimes, but
it does.
Yeah.
But that daring play is what's gonna be something that makes y'all successful in a game that maybe you shouldn't even win. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go Sleepers Primetime.
And Primetime has that monster over there, man. Brian is a problem.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
But like I said, Wakas plays a little safe.
Yeah.
So that holds him down a little bit.
He gotta let that thing fly, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've played with Wakas. He can.
Yeah. Seen too many cookies.
So, and then after that, I'm gonna go Thunder.
Okay. Was Dre as their quarterback?
Either way, full team Thunder will be there. I don't think it matters who the quarterback is.
Yeah.
So then I go Thunder, and then it's between All Stars and Space Monkey. After that,
I have All Stars.
All Stars, then Space Monkey.
Yeah.
And then did Lockdown Legion play Wolfpack yet?
That was the first game of the season. That was their only win. They beat the Wolfpack.
So
that was the first game of the season, like legit first game, 8 o'clock.
So then I'm gonna go Lockdown Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Then I go Lockdown Wolfpack.
And then Outlaws?
Yes, because Outlaws are now battered and bruised. They're gonna have a tough season.
So Lockdown Wolfpack Outlaws. Okay.
Yeah. Did Outlaws play Wolfpack yet? They beat them. Wolfpack shut him out, right? That was that.
Yeah, they beat 12.
Yeah. So so I stand on that. I'm good there. Any objections, you two?
No, I think that's fair.
Pretty solid, right? All right.
I think that's fair.
It looks like you guys play
We're playing the Goodfellas.
Huh? The Goodfellas this week?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
This can be a game where you can make a statement.
100%.
Yeah, right. What time is the game?
It's 12 o'clock.
I did good. That means they can get up.
You know, that's the only thing that scares me about your team at the time of the game, man. So.
He always wants to give y'all time to sober up.
I'm gonna be there early. Try to get Anthony drunk. Giving him White Claws between his D1 game.
Got you. All right.
Hold on, I'm missing some. Outlaws having one after those. Jesus.
That is true.
Yeah, that's the only win. We got 1-3-1.
What we got here? Yeah, I was worried about Goodfellas being too high, shaking my head. LOL. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Nah.
And y'all listen. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. Oh boy.
They talking in the chat.
Yeah, they talking in the chat. I had missed it. All right, let's move on to D3. And we're gonna start with Sleepers Caliphs. What happened there?
So this was from the back-to-back. You know, we had 8 people. Earl played with us too. He helped out. But this game started off with a pick 6. Afi scored a pick 6 on the first play. We were up 14-0 very quick. I had hurt my leg, so I wasn't really running around too much. But you know, the game was, I wouldn't say we was blowing them out, because the score looks a lot closer than what the game. But it looks a lot closer than what the game actually is.
Okay.
You know, they're not a bad team, but I wouldn't say they're a good team. They need to figure some things out on defense. Right? We kept doing this one play over and over again, and they wouldn't stop it. And Fareed was telling them what he was doing. He was being disrespectful. And then it just, I don't know, man. But you know, all props to them. I think they'll figure things out. But
well, Caliphs are a new team.
Yeah.
as in experience-wise, not the franchise, because the Caliphs have been playing as the Caliphs, but ZQ was ZQ QB?
Yes, he was.
So ZQ is new as QB.
Yeah, Brian said that.
Yeah, so he still has some stuff to figure out. The position players they've been playing, but they still aren't seasoned players, except for probably AZ.
Yeah.
And ZQ if he was playing receiver, but he's playing QB.
They got some good guys though.
They definitely do. It's good.
My advice to sleepers: don't take your foot off the gas. Because I took over reffing the end of this game for Adam, if you remember. You guys almost tied it up a couple. I think you had a drop pick.
We keep doing this shit every week,
pick, right? On the drive.
Yeah, I did.
And the next play, like he threw like 2 Hail Mary and they dropped it. The Caliphs dropped it.
If he had caught that, if Abdul had caught that pass, it would have been like 5 yards from the end zone.
Yeah.
And we would have been tied.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, we keep doing this shit to ourselves, but we'll figure it out, man.
Yeah. So don't take it.
No, that's part of the sleepers, man.
Yeah.
That's part of it. I don't know if you got to figure it out. Just hope that it benefits you guys. And
this is the sleeper. I remember they did it against Lights Out also. They could have ran the clock out. And threw the ball,
Hey, we're playing them again this week. We'll see what happens.
And I forgot to mention Abdul. Those are the veterans on the team. Abdul, ZQ, and AZ. Did AZ play?
I don't know.
Don't think so. Yeah. Okay. No. So, yeah. But they're a work in progress, that team. And sleepers came out, did what they supposed to do. Like you said the score wasn't. This doesn't tell the game because you said it was a bigger win than this. Yeah. And then the sleepers tried to do some sleeper things,
they tried to give it away, man. they tried to give it away.
But hey, that's why we like y'all. So it
always make it
as long as we end with this.
Y'all see that? I hope everybody's watching in D3.
We got the first D3 chips. You know what I'm saying?
You got some people from that have a sour taste in their mouth from the spring. I know you guys didn't win the spring, but Lights Out is trying to make a case that they're gonna be here.
I see. They're not a bad team. I mean, granted, their only loss is us, but we'll see. We'll see them this week.
Is that shots fired?
It's not shots. It's just facts.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
All right. So
let me ask you this though. On Odyssey, who do you feel is? I know you're gonna say nobody, but who do you feel is your biggest threat in D3?
I actually did answer this when somebody asked me this today. I think it's the Thunder. I think their team, and from speaking from my perspective, if we're gonna make it to the chip, I think me being the quarterback, I would hate to see the Thunder. I don't like Jesse playing defense. I really don't. He plays a great middle, and I like to throw the ball in the middle a lot. So he really S's me a little bit. So he's that team is the one team I wouldn't like to see. All the other teams, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but we are the champions from the fall. You know what I'm saying? Like I could confidently say I have no problem with the other teams. The Thunder,
And you are a guy that when the play breaks down, you like to use your legs, but Curtis is tough.
Yes, exactly. And they have Curtis.
Curtis is tough to run on. I try to get this spot whenever I can on here. I try to get this spot. What's so funny?
I say he's like a goddamn crackhead, man. He just runs around all over the place, bro.
Yeah, see, so I like your answer because basically you're saying that they kind of counter what you like to do.
Yeah. 100%.
They have the pieces to that's hey, they think that that just tells you the sleepers are thinking football.
Yeah. We're trying.
Yeah. So but honestly that's the difference. You could see the growth in y'all IQ lately. Watching you guys, you can it's there. You guys can be modest all you want. Like watching your games now, you see the growth in IQ. You watch the play calling, you watch the throws.
We're not here for that. We have Marv on. We want answers, man. Why will you be Lights Out this week? Give me that. Why will you be Lights Out this week? You know he's going to answer honestly. We have a lot of guests that try to. That's not what he's here for. So go ahead. Why will you be Lights Out?
I don't think they have like a spectacular guy. They have a lot of good players,
Mm-hmm.
but like I don't think they have like an Alfies. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have that one person they could go to like that from seeing what they're doing. I don't think that they'd be able to match up with all of our players. To be honest with you, we have Alfiz, Fareed, Chris. If Ryan is there, listen, I could f around and just let Ryan throw, and I'll be running, and I'll be the goddamn receiver. It'll be basically our D2 team playing D3. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a lot of options here. Um, we do have some experience playing with them. They are a good team. Don't get me wrong, they're a good team. We have beaten them already. I will say that. Granted, they might have been a little bit understaffed that game. I think they only had 6 players, but at the same time, I think we'll be good, man.
I don't know if they had their new best guy in that game. His name is James, I believe, number 22.
Yeah, James. So the one thing I'm gonna say, James can go up top and get it.
James is that black dude?
No, black dude on Lights Out.
This is what I
No,
say.
I'm
He
thinking
wears number
about somebody
20.
else.
He wears number 22. You'll see if you just watch one of the games.
Watch one of their videos. He's the guy that
Yeah,
he
their guy.
throws his body around, jumps up into the air.
Okay,
He's solid. I've yet to see the route running, but vertically,
yeah, he's got it.
he's got that. I can't say I'm not. I got to watch him a little bit more, but vertically and going up into the air and getting the football,
flies around.
he flies around. So they do have a guy.
Yeah.
And then they also have Daniel, who hasn't been around as much as the previous season, and who else is there? Kevin. Then you have which is a Rose brother. So they're solid. They're solid, and they have a tight end guy who wasn't here this week. He's more of their route runner.
Okay,
he's like a tight end though, like a bigger big body receiver. Yeah. So they got a solid squad. It's gonna be interesting. I hope both teams are fully manned.
We're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna have almost everybody.
Nice.
So
this looks like this sound like the game of the week in D3 here.
Hey, we about to make it happen.
All right. So we're gonna eat. Well, me and E won't get into it. We'll make our predictions on Friday about that.
Okay, all right. Nah, y'all do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Marv, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, one of everybody, almost everybody in this league. You're one of the league's favorite guys. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Hopefully we have you back on for good things. Like we say to everybody, and not we don't need a pitch to the wrong team, like y'all did in a couple of videos we seen. You know what I mean? But sleepers keep doing sleepers things. Good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, man. See you guys later.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
Marv is always, it's always good to have Marv on. Yeah. All right. Chris said sleepers are going undefeated for the rest of the year. I don't know if you guys seeing that. D3. I hope y'all paying attention. All right. So let's move on. Bullhawks Night Watch.
What? Yeah, I mean, it was a good win, I guess. Like, you beat the ball.
Dang, you're not even gonna get a night watch.
I'm not gonna. It's the Bullhawks now have been that team. You're. I don't want to disrespect say you're supposed to, but it's kind of disappointing if you lose to them. So it was a workmanlike win. I will say, Tommy did get hurt.
Okay.
Tommy did get hurt his groin, might be out for a little while. So
you're gonna have to watch that on the playback. Yeah, it wasn't much talk anyway because we didn't have anybody to come on and talk about the game, and we didn't really see that game, so it was tough to talk about that one.
Capable backup, could be starter many places. Came in and again, as you can see from the score, 20-7 is a workmanlike victory. It's not
okay. So let me put you on the spot. Do you feel that the Night's Watch were supposed to make a bigger statement against this team?
Yes.
So this wasn't good enough for you?
This was a let's get in, take care of business, get out game, but you wanted to see a drubbing. Not me. I'm not. Gonna need to make ooh.
Yusuf, listen. I have already suggested this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where did that come from, though? That's referring to who?
He's just saying. Gonna need a D4 soon. That's
So
what
you
he's
talk about the ball hawks.
He's talking about the ball hawks. Yeah.
Huh?
No, but I wasn't saying it in reference to them. I was saying it in reference to. I said it in reference to some that Yusuf is starting trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that a reference to the ball hawks?
Yeah, but that's not why I said it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said it because some of the divisions are improving past what they originally are. So you need to continue to filter it out. Anyway, Bullhawks, still a young team.
Like I said, it's you win. So you take the win. However you take the win.
But it wasn't impressive to you.
No.
They're supposed to win, basically, what you're saying.
Yes, they were supposed to win. I expected them to win by more.
Did Germ play?
He played.
They had the full team?
They did. That's
20. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm with you. Never gonna kill anybody for a win. But like for my prime time, like you take the win.
But by record, how the Bullhawks have been playing, Night's Watch is supposed to be one of them. I got
let's
you.
Make a statement.
I got you. So you're basically saying Night's Watch, as we've until they got slapped up by whatchamacallit, we had them as one of the teams that would be competing for a championship. And the Bullhawks have struggled the entire season. And by record, they're at the bottom. The Night's Watch, a team that's supposed to compete for a championship, should do much better.
Much better against.
I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. All right.
Never
so basically it's like the Night's Watch won next game.
Night's Watch won.
Yeah, right.
It was good win. It was a good win, but
y'all hear how he's talking about y'all game?
I think that they would agree. I'm not. If Jerm was in here, hashed it.
Yeah, look, he said this game was close almost. Well, that's E's beef. Sonny, that's E's beef. He doesn't feel it should have been if you're talking about this team competing for a championship.
Competing for a championship? If you're a championship contender, then, and no disrespect to the Bullhawks, but
all disrespect to the Bullhawks. That's what he's doing.
We're just talking about the way the teams are playing. Because I'm not going to.
I'm just messing with you. You've been putting me on the spot all damn day.
Yeah.
So I can't say something.
I'm working on tailoring my approach.
No, you don't got to tailor your approach.
I'm working on it, man. I'm trying to become a better me.
You see?
I'm trying to become a better me.
You see how things come full circle?
Huh?
So let's get out of this game. So now sleepers have a down spot. Okay, the new sleeper member, Devon, is in the chat.
We picked them up.
We heard
2 points. What a difference. They won 15-13, so that return
was the game. Sonny said, don't do that moral shit.
That's normally not my style. Oh man. I've turned over a new leaf.
Yo.
Rob is not a bad guy here.
Huh?
I'm Mr. Positivity.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to Spartans Elites. Now,
break up the Spartans, man. Break up the Spartans. Jeez.
Now, we have 2 teams coming in this week. Did the Elites win the week before? Yes, right? I think the Elites won the week before. I think they're both coming off a win, but both coming to this game with a backup QB. And the backup QB might have been playing better than starting QB for both.
When I say these 2 backups,
is there a QB controversy on the Spartans and the Elites? Can y'all let me know? Let me stop starting trouble.
Nas might be losing his job here, but taking over prime time.
I see what you're doing, Nas.
I see it.
We see what you're doing. And Safl, he was a QB before he was playing receiver. He used to QB the
Wildcats,
I think. Maybe the Wildcats. I'm not sure.
And then they got then later on they added Hash, so he became a receiver.
Yeah.
Right? It was they had like Tony the Tiger on their jersey, something like that, right?
I think so. I think it's Wildcats.
It's the
But anyway,
Wildcats.
yeah, they were blue.
They were blue, and then I think Hash took over at QB, and he became
So this isn't, it's not like he hasn't played QB. He
didn't play QB like this.
Oh no,
he's never.
Well, the Spartans, I think the roster, I think the talent with everybody there is solid.
You've been consistent on that.
The talent with everybody there is solid. They have two tall, big wide receiver. Three, because Safl plays wide receiver. So you got three huge guys. Pause. Playing receivers. Yeah, I got you.
Nah, you didn't say that fast enough. Pause. You definitely didn't say it fast enough.
Playing receiver. Mm-hmm. So the team, and then they have a couple speedier guys underneath. They got a good roster. Bullhawks get their rematch with the Spartans this week. Oh, Bullhawks Spartans again. We're not hyping up this a second time.
I don't care about that. Nah.
Unless y'all win, then we can talk about it the third time. But nah.
We don't want to see that a third time, let alone a second time, let alone the third time. So I'm cool.
Come on.
I'm cool.
Spartans. So we gonna need this answered in the chat after. Do the Spartans have a QB controversy? Rob, we just messing with you, bro. Rob, we just messing with you. But 35 points is nothing to
yeah.
35 points is 35 points. That sounds like he was slinging that thing.
It looks like the difference is extra points.
Yeah. And you told me that Merce played an amazing
game. Yeah. First game back in a while.
Good to have him back.
Yeah, great to have him back. Oh, what all right. I don't want to be that guy. Things that did them in. I'm gonna say it as a whole because I'm not.
Yo. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Say what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna say. I've been getting cursed out about this.
I got you, and I got.
Say what you're gonna say.
Hold on. Let me plug in my device real quick. It's getting a little bad again. Hold on.
Oh, look, he's trying to run from the camera so he don't got to tell you what he got to say. You need widescreen for this?
No. It's just what I saw. Drops did them in. Drops in particular, a guy that we big up as QB. We bigged him up so much with the Gladiators. Umair.
Rough game.
Umair.
Yo, he's not a receiver anymore, man.
Huh?
He's not a receiver anymore.
I get it. But,
that much drops, it was that bad?
It was two that stood out.
Okay.
Two glaring drops that stood out. And he knows the ones I'm talking about. It's those you drop it, you just want to rip your gloves off, rip your jersey. It was one of those. And that was his reaction to both of them. So he'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's bad drops that did him in. But again, props to the Spartans. Oh, my bad, Spartans. My bad. My bad. And then you're about to go on a 3-game win streak because you're about to beat the Bullhawks on Saturday.
Oh, boy. Spartans going to be – where would the Spartans at, 2? So they'll be 3-5. It's messed up. We don't know who's going to win the game. I'm not going to let E drag me down this hole.
They'll be 3-5. Bullhawks fall to 1-7.
Then the Callies.
There's certain things we're supposed to hold back until Friday with, but
yeah.
I don't even want to. This game doesn't even need that much time on Friday, man. We can
talk about it now and leave it out Friday, right?
Yeah, right. I'm taking Spartans big. So that's my pick from now. So I give you a couple days to think about it. You can match my pick. I'm not changing. I'm picking the Spartans to win this game. All right.
Yo, Sonny, E is killing y'all right now. All right.
Rightfully so.
So now we already knew what this was going to look like. Lights out, Night's Watch, Sleeper. E, I did the other two divisions. Give me your power ranking for this division here.
I'm going to go a little different. I have a new number one.
You got who at one?
The Sleepers.
Nice. I like it.
Sleepers are my number one. I'm going to go Lights Out at 2. Night's Watch is going to be 3. I'm going
This is where it gets difficult.
Thunder, Elites, Spartans.
Elites? That low? Wow.
Yeah, Spartans, Caliphs, and that other team.
That other team.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you agree with that? Anything? I'm not putting you on the spot for the whole thing. Anything you would change from that?
You have
again. I'll repeat it again. Sleepers. Lights Out. Night's Watch. Thunder, Elites, Spartans, Callus, and that team that's about to be 1-7.
I would flip flop
Thunder
and Elites.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
And it wouldn't be, it's not but I would flip flop the two.
Did you agree with the new number one?
I like the Sleepers. Mm-hmm. Like I said, their IQ has been their IQ for the game has grown. That goes a long way.
When we get Lights Out Sleepers this week, so
yes. Now, and also Lights Out has struggled against teams that we didn't think they should struggle against. They struggled against the Spartans. They also struggled this week against
Thunder.
And if you're the top team, top dog got to come in here and bark. It might sound corny, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
That was one of your worst ones.
That was one of my worst ones.
Yeah, you've had better ones. That was pretty wild.
That's pretty bad. But I recognize. I heard it when I said it.
Top dog got to come in here and bark. What?
That was terrible.
That was my one.
I'm putting it in the.
No, you're not. I'm putting it
in the opening.
Top dog got to come in here and bark.
That's all right. Can we move on? But you understand. But you get what I was trying to say. You got to come in here and show why you're the top dog. So they've struggled. Like I said, the Spartans game, they were supposed to take care of business in the Spartans game. They didn't. Spartans definitely could have won that game. Spartans just didn't close.
Yeah, jumped out to that was the
14-0. Yeah. So they're showing some, and they have the team. They run their system. They do what they're doing. Just some days we've seen it not work as efficiently because they still turn out to win.
Yeah.
Except against who?
Sleepers.
The Sleepers. So might be the Achilles heel of the Lights Out.
We're not picking, and not to put you on the spot. Do you have the schedule for this week?
I
just want to see the matchups.
Gotcha. Before we get off here, I want to give a shout out to little man watching out there. Elon from Usman's son is watching.
Elon.
I hope he's still watching. And Usman, I'm gonna make sure that I clip this part so that he knows that we know. Shout out to little man watching. Elon, what up, man?
Shout out from the show. It's 8:50 p.m. He might be in bed right now.
He might be, but I'm gonna make sure that I get it on there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make sure he sees this. All right. I know he was watching at 7:30. I just seen it in my phone, so I got him. So
mm-hmm.
All right, you wanted the schedule, right? I don't know where it is.
We know 2 games: Lights Out Sleepers and Spartans Ballhawks.
I think Adam posted it earlier.
Did he?
Yeah, Adam posted it earlier. All right, here we go. So this week we have. You want all the games?
Just D3.
Just D3. We have Ballhawks, Spartans, Elites, Night's Watch, Sleepers, Lights Out, Thunder, Caliphs. What happened? You look so confused.
One more time. I know.
Ballers, Spartans.
So it's the Night's Watch Elites.
Night's Watch Elites.
And Thunder Caliphs.
Thunder Caliphs.
Okay. All right. Good.
Sound good. Sound like some good games.
Good set of games this week.
Sounds like they're seeding games, so they're going to be close.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, remember. So they're picked
right,
this way. So they're going to be good games for the next 2 weeks. So, all right. E, final words, brother.
Nah, just look forward to being wrong on Friday with our picks. We usually are. Did you tally it up or not yet?
No, I didn't tally it up yet. It's been a very busy week for me. Tough week at work, so I haven't had time.
I'm pretty sure we trash anyway, so
yeah. If I could just off what we picked and how the games went, we did pretty bad.
But looking forward to this week again. Another fun show. Shout out to Mara for coming on. Great guest, man. Fun times. Looking forward to all the games, maybe except for Spartans Ballhawks. Wow. I get it's for seeding, but hold on. Based on the seeding, is there a chance that we get that game like back to back? I don't know how the seeding works. Like
they're not gonna move much if anybody wins. So
we could possibly get that game in back to back.
Well, no, I think then after that you would have to see if the Ballhawks lose, you would have to see Caliph's Ballhawks.
What if they win and they're both 2-6?
Run it back.
No.
We need that game on tape delay. Like show that Guinea, you better not even be on that field. I'm about to kick the camera over if you on that field. Not this time.
But that's all I got, man. Mess with the guys.
All right. Good luck, everybody, this week. We'll be back on Friday for our predictions.
To end on this note. Bottles, guys. Bottles. Please. You saw the picture that Adam posted in the chat.
Yes. You know what? What we need is we're not gonna have garbage cans because it'd be too much to bring the garbage cans over. I'll try to get a couple boxes from work, and we'll put them around, one on each sideline. But we only need the problem is you guys sit all over the place. Probably not the far sideline by the water.
Bottles, man. Just pick up your bottles.
Yeah, walk it. Shout out to the
sleepers for giving us that bag that allowed us to clean it up. Me and Chick.
Yeah, shout out to the sleepers. They always clean up.
Yeah, we had to clean up the field last week. Like, come on, guys. Come on. That's all. I don't want to end on a note like that, but it's something that has to be
Yeah. We don't got time to clean it up after the day. I know I wasn't there, but I know what it's like. Good luck to everybody this week. Peace.
Friday.
I just made that up. Take what's given. You'll get what you want to take.
Get up off the mat and get a big win right here.